Good day, Knights, and welcome back to the Storytelling Station, or as I like to call it, Story Hall. In yesterday's adventure, we looked at the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. In this story, we learned about the belt of truth. When we say what is good and true, we know that we are walking in God's way. Today, we have another quest in order to find more of the king's armor. Before we start that, let's remember our banner verse to prepare our hearts. It comes from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. It says, "Be strong in the Lord and the strength of his power." Can you guys say it to me? Awesome. Today's tale involves a giant. So I want you guys to say it again, but in your giant voices and your giant footsteps. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power. Huzzah! In case you didn't remember what that means, it means good or cool. Today's tale from the King's Book is from the Old Testament in a book called 1 Samuel. This story takes place on a battlefield. So watch out and let's watch the story.
We've got power, yes we do. We've got power, how about you?
We've got power, yes we do. We've got power, how about you?
We've got muscles, yes we do. We've got muscles, how about you? Okay, look. All this chanting is getting us nowhere. You want to conquer us? We want to conquer you, right?
Right.
I have an idea. What if you choose a champion, we'll choose a champion of our own, the two can meet in the middle to battle it out.
And no one else has to get hurt?
Nope.
And if our guy wins,
Then we'll be your servants.
and if you guys win,
Then you will be our servants. Easy breezy, macaroni cheesy.
Sounds reasonable to me. Let's do it.
Okay, it's a deal. Goliath!
Whoa, he's really big.
I'd say about 6 cubits and a span.
How big is that?
Oh, about 9 feet, 9 inches.
Then why didn't you just say 9 feet, 9 inches?
I don't know. It just sounded more biblical.
So, which one of you pipsqueaks is gonna come out and face me?
I'm feeling a little...
What? What's the matter? Does anyone want to come and take me on?
I'm feeling a little under the weather. Now is not the best time.
And my dog ate my sword.
No one? When I will just have to insult you instead. Like, your army is so weak.
How weak is it, Goliath?
They're so weak that when they play soccer, the ball kicks them.
Ooh, solid burn.
Your army is smelly.
How smelly is it, Goliath?
When that dog comes around, he washes them.
Ouch! Ouch! That's gotta hurt. Insult him again, Goliath.
Greetings, King Saul. My father sent me with some food for you. How are things going on the
I
battlefield?
think I've lost my appetite.
We're way too scared to eat.
Scared? Of what?
What do you mean of what? There's that giant over there.
Sure, it's kind of hard to miss a guy who's 6 cubits and a span.
He's the Philistines' champion. We need a brave Israel champion to go over there and face him one-on-one. If we win, we go free. But if we lose, he'll roll over us.
I will face Goliath.
You? But you're just a small shepherd boy.
As a shepherd, I've defended my flock from bears and lions.
But he's tough.
And he says mean things.
The way Goliath is taking God's people just isn't right. Something must be done.
At least let me give you my armor to help you stand against Goliath.
Facing life's challenges isn't about what you stand against, it's about what you stand for and who you stand with. I stand for justice, and I know God will stand with me.
What is David doing?
It looks like he's picking up some stones for a sling.
But how many?
Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not sure what 5 smooth stones and a sling are going to do against a giant like Goliath.
Hey, Goliath, you're bullying David over.
This is the best you can do? A scrawny little boy? He's so small.
How small is he, Goliath?
I think he's so small the ants chase him away from the picnics.
Good one, Goliath.
Hey, Goliath, your epidermis is showing.
Huh? Okay. Ah!
We got David, yes we do. We've got David. How about you?
You did it, David! You beat that giant with just a small stone and a sling!
I won because I stood for justice, because I stood for God's way, and God stood with me.
Wow, what a story! David saved the day by defeating Goliath. Bullies can make us feel small and alone. In fact, bullies tend to pick on people who appear to be alone. Who's the bully in this story? Goliath, that's right. Goliath was bullying the Israelites and their God, and Goliath was humongous. But one person believed in God's justice, went out and faced Goliath. Who faced Goliath? David, that's right. Many people read this story and think, see there, David stood up to Goliath, he bonked Goliath right on the head and saved the day, so we should always stand up to bullies. But sometimes that's not always the case. Sometimes the smaller one gets hurt by the bullies more. So we have the bully, Goliath, and we have the person being bullied, the Israelites. But there's one more person in this story that we're forgetting. Do you guys know who it is? God. That's right. David wasn't alone at all. God was there showing us, as God so often does, the best way to handle the situation. God didn't stand against Goliath as much as God stood with David. Did you know that by simply standing with another person, we can cut bullying in half? Isn't that amazing? We can cut bullying in half without even throwing a single stone. It's not who you stand against, it's who you stand up for. It's all about who you stand up for. And I believe that all of you Mighty Knights can do the same thing. If you see someone getting bullied, why don't you stand up with them and show them that they're not alone and that they are loved? That's how we can spread God's love, and that's how we can help others around us.